Guys, welcome to my explanation of our new large group concept, which is called Sweat on our timetable. So the idea behind this, guys, is we are going to build your engine, give you the foundations and fundamentals to make more out of the other sessions that we provide that are of higher intensity. So the protocol for this session is going to be 6 minutes of work and 2 minutes of recovery, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. The goal of the session, guys, is we want to produce as much output as possible in each set without going over our heart rate cap, and I'll explain that a little bit more in due course. The second thing is we are looking to reduce the output equally over the subsequent sets, and again I will explain that over the 6 to 8 week block. So the idea at the beginning, you're probably going to find you can't produce the same output on every single interval, which is fine and is what we expect. But over the next 6 to 8 weeks, we would look to fill that gap and fill that opportunity to help improve your fitness. So the focus is going to be that the heart rate is going to be capped. So as you participate in each block of training, each 6 minute block, your heart rate cap will be 70% of its maximum. Now we provide you, as members here of the engine room, we provide you with a MyZone heart rate belt. So we want you to try to bring that and wear it so you can track using your phone or looking at the TV screen whilst you're participating, that your heart rate stays to within 3 beats per minute, up or down of that 70% heart rate cap. So if you start seeing the heart rate get a little bit higher, then you have to reduce your power output to make sure that you stay aligned with that cap. If you don't have a heart rate monitor, then let us know and we'll provide you one. Or in the meantime, we can use what's called a rate of perceived exertion, an RPE scale. We use that term in the fitness industry. And we'd like you to work at about a 6 to 7 out of 10. Now, once we get you your MyZone heart rate belt, then we can check if your perception of your effort was accurate or not. And over time, the MyZone will actually become more accurate and more attuned to you. After about 30 days, it will recalibrate and set different numbers for each heart rate zone. So at the beginning, it's just working you out, and then through AI, it will help to find the better numbers that are more accurate to you. But at the beginning, it uses a well-versed formula of 220 minus your age, and then percentage of that to determine your percentage. But because we're all different, we need that individualization of that heart rate zoning. So to begin with, if you're new to it and you're looking at your MyZone belt, that's a guide, and also be guided by your own perception of how hard you're working. We are looking at the levels being on the Concept 2 machine, so the ski machine, the Concept 2 bike and the rower to be at level 4, and the focus to be on your split time. The split time focus is to see your output in each interval. On the assault bike, we don't have a level setting, but we are going to focus on revolutions per minute, or the cadence of speed at which you move, to use as a target or a metric during each interval. And at the bottom here, I've drawn out an example of a typical output of somebody who might be new to the concept. In the first block, the first 6 minutes, the person on the Concept 2 bike is managing to hold a split time of 1:55 per 500 meters for the whole 6 minutes. So that's their average output. They then take a 2-minute rest. And because they're not accustomed and used to this kind of training yet, their output has to reduce to keep their heart rate at that same 70%. So I've drawn little lines of green, and this shows, as time goes on, that there is an opportunity here for building fitness, but doing it in a way that it's measured. Okay, so you measure each output, and then on the subsequent weeks, what you would look to do is to fill this green zone to improve your fitness and improve your health. The major benefits, guys, of this kind of training is, number one, you burn more fat. Okay, what I mean by that is you burn more fuel as a percentage of what you're actually burning from the fuel source of fat. We have 100,000 calories of fat stored in the body. I've pretty much never met anybody that doesn't want to burn fat. So we're burning more calories during the workout from fat. The overall calorie consumption of this workout is going to be less than a higher intensity workout. But we're going to start teaching the body to pull on that fat source as a fuel. we're going to see that your endurance improves. So if you do other classes and you find yourself getting out of breath quickly, if you walk up the stairs or during everyday tasks, you're getting out of breath quickly, that's because you would benefit from doing our sweat class to help build what's called mitochondrial density in the muscles. So they are the powerhouses that give energy to the cells. So if you've got more of those, everyday tasks will start to feel easier. And also if you come to more higher intensity classes, they will start to feel easier as well. It's going to help you with recovery. So if you've done, the focus here is obviously leaning towards strength, but this will help you recover from those strength sessions quicker. It will help improve from an insulin perspective. It will help improve insulin sensitivity. So it will help you deal with sugars and carbohydrates better in your general health. And overall, this kind of training is a real health booster. It's really good for helping heart health and lung health overall and function of the body. So that's sweat in a nutshell, and that class is going to be on our timetable on Tuesdays. Any questions, guys, please feel free to reach out to any of the team. We'd be happy to answer them.